Hello everyone. Happy Friday. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. It is Friday the 1st of November. We are now into the second last month of 2024, and it seems to be keep screaming faster and faster and faster down that road. It's the Friday the 1st of November, so I don't know where this year has gone. It's just seems to have flown by. It feels like it should be about March. That's what I feel like. March, maybe April. But yeah, November just seems, it's just crazy that it's already November, and we're into a brand new month, which means the demonstrator promotion that was last month and the kit sale was all over. That's all finished. We're now into the next month, which we have some online exclusives available, I believe, from I think today. We've got online exclusives available, so you can check them out at stampinwithsharon.com.au and click shop now, and that will take you to my online store, and you can have a look and have a browse of all the different products that are actually available. It is still a fabulous time to join Stampin' Up. So it is $169 to join, and you get to choose up to $235 worth of product, and you get free shipping, and you get some catalogs, and it is actually a really good deal. It is one of the best deals, actually. No, it is the best deal in the catalogue. Joining Stampin' Up is a fabulous thing to do, especially if you're a crafty person. I can tell you it has been amazing for me. I have been doing this for over 16 years, and I just love it. The community that I have actually been in is just phenomenal. It is just amazing. So if you're not a demonstrator, let me suggest that it is a fabulous thing to do, to join. So, but having said that, because we're in November, it is pretty much time for Christmas cards, right? So I thought I would get started and do some Christmas cards for you. So I'm going to be using the Shepherd's Care stamp set. So this one here. I really do love nativity scene stamps. I love them, but I can struggle with how to use them at times. So I thought, well, let me use the Shepherd's Care stamp set to show you a few cards. Now, I've had a look online. I've been inspired by numerous different people. I'm going to leave that one there. Numerous different crafters, and so I thought, well, let's have a look. So this is the first card that I'm going to show you. Now this is actually a very simplified one. So I think Cindy B may have done the original one, and then I found someone else that showed me how to do the cardboard, the cardstock. So I think the original person had used blending brushes to do this part. That also did it on navy. So I'm just, not navy, grey. So I'm going to set that one aside, but I'm going to show you a simple version. Really simple version. So we've got our card front, and we have our shepherd. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too awful. This I re-inked it, and because this is a distinctive stamp, it's it may come out a bit too rough. Hang on. Or I might try it like that. So I've actually just stamped off, just because my stamp pad's quite juicy. I re-inked it the other day. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yes. So if I had done the initial one, it would have been a bit just too much. And then I've got the star stamp. So I made quite a few of these for a customer of mine, and I'm going to do that about there. And so I have literally stamped off because it's so juicy, but it's much better if I do that. So I've just used Night of Navy. Hey, morning Deb, how are you going? I've got my seal, and so what I did was, this is, I would love to tell you, but my ruler is not here. Oh yes it is, there we go. So I just cut, I think I did, yeah, 2.5 inches. It was 2.5 inches square and then just cut it diagonally. And I'm just going to glue this one on. So it's going to go up into this top corner. This is a fairly quick card once you get all the pieces ready. I've made about 70 of these, so they are pretty simple. And then this one was 6.5 inches and what did I do? 2.25. Okay, so it was 6.5 inches by 2.25 and then cut it diagonally. And then he's just going to stick down here. I probably could have moved the shepherd over a tiny bit more, but that's okay. We work with what we have. And then you just get your paper snips, which I put somewhere nice and safe, as I do. The scissors I put somewhere nice and safe. I don't know where they are on my desk. And you just chop off the top bit. Fold your card base. And what I might do, I'm going to stamp on the inside. So praying that you will feel the good shepherd's care in this season and throughout the coming year. I'm going to use that one. But I think I'm going to use Misty Moonlight because I'm pretty sure that's not as juicy. So just going to stamp that on the inside. And the good thing, if you actually stamp that first, if you stuff up, you just flip the card and you just chuck that on top. And so then you've got the card. Very simple. Thank you. I do love this card. And then, oh, I know what else I forgot. I've got my wing of Stella, and I've got some iridescent pearls as well, so I'm just going to colour in, just add a bit of sparkle to the star. So my customer was a bit concerned about the rhinestone or the embellishment coming off the star, so I offered them that as well instead. So I just coloured in the star with the wing of Stella. Oh, just realised my microphone's too far away. But I'm going to put on an embellishment just in the centre. And then the piece on earth. So, you know, with the magic of television. Here's one I prepared earlier. So I've just stamped this onto crumb cake. I did lots of sentiments when I was doing these cards yesterday, so I just had extra. So I thought, well, I'll save them and I might use them. And so I thought, yes, I'll do these cards this morning. And just some dimensionals. I thought I had everything this morning and obviously I didn't. Yeah, rhinestone as well, yeah. So rhinestone, pearl. And so then you've got the shimmer that you can see in the star. Morning, Michelle. And then you've got the pearl in the center, the iridescent pearl. So you definitely want to make sure that the stamp pad that you're using is actually not as inky, especially with these stamps, because you want to see all the definition and everything. So that's card number 1. So yay! Set that one aside. This is the second card. So I've done 2 cards previously, which means I can show you. So I've got a card. So these 2 cards are going to be for my Christmas Creative Escape, which is on the 30th of November. So if you'd like to join me, I believe it's $75, and I can't remember how many cards I've allowed, but yeah, I would love to have you join me. It's lots of Christmas cards is the plan. Lots and lots of Christmas cards, and I've already been creating quite a few, so let me know if you can come. So I've got a cutout piece already, and I'm actually going to use the blending brushes. Oops, ink on my finger. And so basically a masking technique. And this is another fairly simple card, but we will be doing some heat embossing on this one. I was trying to find a star to die cut, and I just could not find one. So I couldn't find one I wanted. The one I wanted. I should probably say that. I couldn't find the one I wanted. So we have our card front, and I'm going to ink this one up again. I'm going to stamp off again so that it's not too inky. And then I hid the card, obviously. And I'm going to stamp him off to the side. I hope I haven't rocked it too much. No, I think he's all right. And then we've got our little city of David. I'm going to stamp him off as well. I'm going to add him there. And then we've got our stars, which I'm going to change into Misty Moonlight. I'm just going to do that. And then we have our Peace on Earth, which I'll stamp in Night of Navy onto some balmy blue cardstock. And I'm just going to trim off the edges. So I'm just going to go straight. There we go. I did go straight on the other one. I just want to add some ink around the edge because it just sort of makes it stand out a tiny bit more as well. But I don't want to stick that down yet. I've just realised, because I want to do heat embossing. So, grab out my heat embossing. So this is going to get a bit loud. I apologise for that in advance. Where's my cleaner? There it is. So I've got my stamp, not that one, this one. You want to use the buddy first, just so we don't get too much embossing stuff anywhere. There it is. I'm going to put him towards the top. And then I've got my gold embossing powder. And wouldn't you know, I didn't bring my brush over, so I'm going to just go with what I've got. If it's got a bit of extra gold around the outside, I don't think it's going to matter too much. So I apologise in advance, it's going to get loud, so bear with me. Where's my on? There we go. We have our heat embossed star. So how pretty is that? I tried to get it in the light so you could actually see it change as well. So let's glue him down to our Night of Navy layer. And then we'll glue him down to our Misty Moonlight layer. And if I have my inserts, I do. Excellent. We'll go with our same sentiment. And then what I found, I didn't realise, there's actually a little star in there as well. So I'm actually just going to stamp him up in the corner. He's quite cute. And so you've got your second card without a sentiment, obviously. Yeah. And I think I'll take him down, because he's going to cover up the sheep. He's too long. Yeah, I think I'm going to put him down the bottom. He can cover up the sheep's feet. I think I do like the center one better, but sometimes when you don't stamp in the right place, or the sentiment's a bit too wide, makes it a bit trickier. But that's card number 2. How are we liking them so far? Card number 3. So we've got do a bit of cleaning quickly. There we go. So we've got some cherry cobbler. Let's start with that. And then we have a piece of, what's this one called? It's called the Season of Elegance, a Specialty Designer Series paper. And I've just chopped that down to 14.3 by 10 centimetres. Just like that. And then I'm going to stamp here. Oh, yeah, I did a boo-boo. I shouldn't have done that yet. I'm going to make another gold star. Whoops. Let's stamp another gold star. We'll get our embossing buddy. That was a bit of a boo-boo. But work with what you have. It's always good to show the mistakes that you make with for others, to not necessarily emulate, but to avoid. So let's heat emboss this one. See if I can get the right angle. Yes, it is an opportunity to change things up and do things differently and to embellish. All right, so we have that piece, and then we're going to stamp our shepherd on here. And I was trying to figure out what colour I wanted to do. So I grabbed pecan pie and I grabbed basic beige. I'm trying to figure out the best one. I might do pecan pie actually. And this frame is from the Garden Meadow, I think it's called. And then we've got, what have I got? I have a strip of cardstock, and let's just stamp our Peace on Earth. Oh, ink again. I feel like it's lacking a tiny bit. So, what shall we do? Let me see. I do have a bit more cherry cobbler cardstock. So I'm going to chop this one down. I'm going to glue it onto the cherry cobbler. And basically do a frame. Oh, there goes my seal. So the original person that did this one, I'm going to move him down the bottom there. They had actually used some gold leaves and stuff to go over, but I think I'm going to be happy with just the way this is. Probably wouldn't be my first choice for a Christmas card. But I think it's still quite a lovely card. There we go. So you've got your piece on earth. And we get our insert. And there you are. No. There we go. I lifted it up without breaking the the glue. There you go. And what I might do, here's that piece, there we go. So I have this, so I'm just going to chop off an inch. And I think I'm gonna put that at the bottom. There we go. That's better. I like that one. So another simple type of card. Bit of heat embossing, obviously. But I think that's good. I could have used cherry cobbler on the shepherd, but I felt like it was probably going to be a bit too much, so I wanted to try and get a colour that was a bit more goldy sort of looking, and so I think, yeah, I think the pecan pie works okay for that. What do I need? I need my cleaner. So this stamp set has been a bit of a, I love it because of because it's sort of nativity, a nativity type of stamp, but I do struggle with some of these sometimes. Whoops. Okay, so the next one. So again, I have a frame. I've got basic beige this time, and this is another sort of reasonably simple card. But I have done a fair bit of prep work on these cards for you, so that it's not as much work. Or not as much time, I should say. Not as much time. So I've got some basic beige, and I'm going to stamp the Wonderful Counselor Prince of Peace onto this circle, which is from the Stitch Shapes. Stylish Shapes. And so I have my Wonderful Counselor, and then what I really want to do is just stamp the Prince of Peace. So I need a wipe or something, so I've got my, okay, so re-ink, and then grab your chamois and just clean off the excess ink off the words that you don't want. There we go. Half on it, because you need a bit, make sure it's moist enough, and then stamp, and hopefully it works. Oh, I see what she's done now. Ha! I think what she's done, so this is actually not my card originally. She's actually chopped that, I think. So that then, yes, that's what she's done. Haha. So you chop your circle in half, and then you lay it back on. So it joins the circle again as best you can. I don't think I stamped straight. I don't know. I think it's something like that, but it looks a bit wonky. Looks a bit wonky. Morning, Michelle. How you going? So, yeah, I think that's a bit wonky, but that's okay. That's going to look weird. Huh. That is a bit weird. I don't know if I'm going to do that now that I've done it. Let me just grab another circle. Where is my bit? There's. I'm just going to die cut another circle, because that's just, I don't think that's really working for me too well, but I think I might make it a bit bigger. So I've tried to avoid some of the die cutting for you, so you didn't have to wait for me to die cut. Best laid plans. Opportunity for some extra playtime. Let's try this again. So I used. Oh, thanks for remembering me. See, my stamp is not straight either, because it's quite, yeah, it's not centered as it should be. So let's try again on this one. See if I can get it right. So it's, oh, let's try there. I'm hoping that's going to be correct. It's a bit better. Still doesn't look right, does it? Oh, much better. There we go. Because I think I'm trying to copy someone else's design. That's the problem. Yeah, I still think she's actually cut that. I still think she's cut it. Maybe she hasn't. Who knows? No, maybe she hasn't. Okay, it's alright. I'm leaving it the way it is. It's just going to be what it is. Dimensionals. Sometimes you get confused. I need that one. So we're going to use the basic beige, and we've got our shepherd again. Let's see how that's stamping. Whoa, that's horrid. So sometimes things don't work as you want them to. See? That's not working the way I want it to. Nope. Nope. I need to just cut out another frame. See? Best laid plans. So when your stamp pad's a bit too juicy, I think I'm going to switch it. When your stamp pad's a bit juicy, it makes it a bit trickier with these steps. Maybe I need to change to my pecan pie. Let's change to that one instead. There we go. That's much better. Oh, did I get disconnected or anything? No. No. My computer obviously did something. No. So we've got our shepherd finally. We've got our basic beige, and I'm going to glue that across the center. So this is from that same paper again. Oh, where are you? There you are. And we're going to lift him up. Or are we? No, we're not. We're just going to stamp him straight. Stick him straight on. And then our sentiment. Like that. And then we get our little gems out. And put some iridescent pearls on there. And where's my other piece? There we go. Glue the vanilla, the basic white in there. And then I'm going to just chop down a piece of the same paper again. I think I don't need it that wide, only 1 inch. There we go. And let's get our pecan pie again, because obviously pecan pie is a bit better than the basic beige stamp pad. Oh, come on. So there you go. That's card number 4. I think, I don't know, do I leave it there? Where is it? It's quarter to 11. What else have I got? Trying to figure out if I do another card. Hey Elizabeth, how are you going? Haven't seen you pop on for a little while. I think I'll try one more. And I'm going to do navy. And let's see. So yes, that's right. You are an hour behind because we do daylight saving. No, I'm not sure if I want that one. Let's see if we've got another one in this pack. I do, but it's a pretty peacock one. Don't think that's going to work as well for what I want to achieve. So maybe I do this instead. Okay. Let's go with some Misty Moonlight. And let's just create our own. Alright, I want to just grab a blending brush though, because I want to do something like that too. I really didn't think through this as well as I should have. Alright, so I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to get out my basic beige. See if this works. So this is the outer bit from the frames that I've used, and then I've embossed it with the exposed brick embossing folder. See how this goes. I don't know if I like it. I'm so fussy right now. I don't know if I'm going to ruin it. The other option is I do actually have one that I prepared earlier. I feel like that's a bit green, So how about just add a bit of ink here and there. Go. I think that might work a bit better. Alright, we get our navy out again. I think that works a bit better. But I'm going to just trim down that frame a bit. Just so it's slightly smaller. Okay. And then that will cover that up completely. Yep. Okay. So, Night of Navy. Our shepherd. I just feel like Night of Navy is, I feel like it's just like a Christmas colour now for me. I'm stamping off just because my stamp pad is quite juicy. And then I'm going to get out my star again with my embossing buddy. So I'm going to trim this down a bit further, I think, because I think I want my star there. It's a bit on the pink side. And my heat emboss. Okay, so we want to trim it down slightly. How much? About there, I think. There we go. That's giving me my measurements. Hopefully. It's going to muck up my measurement there, isn't it? There it is. It's okay, I can still see it. There we go. Feeling like a bit of a messy crafter today, because my bin's not close by. Now I'm going to put the glue on the frame, because if I put it on the lower piece, I'll probably get it wrong. Ah, glue's finishing. There we go. Like that. And then I have a seal that's hopefully working. That dropped on the ground. Okay. So then, where are you? Here you are. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's pretty good. Okay, and I might go with the crumb cake. Let's bring in another colour though. Ooh. Can I get away with another colour? I don't think I can. I'm looking at it, I'm going, no, I can't. No. I could bring in the white though. Or do I heat emboss on gold? I can do gold heat embossing on some navy. That's what I could do. I might do navy. Yep. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Just make sure I'm, what am I? At 1.5 centimeters I want to do. Alright, so Peace on Earth, gold embossed. Bit of cleaning up to do at the end of this one. And hopefully the last lot of noisiness. Okay. Yep, there we go. And do I have one more insert? Yes, I think I do. Yes. Stamp cleaning, very important. And there it is. I want my stamp. There we go. I think that is done. So that one. Get everything else out of the way. Just ignore that mess. There we go. So they are the 5 cards that I've created. So a few designs from other people, obviously, because I don't always come up with the designs myself. But I'm really quite happy with these ones. Like they've, yeah, it's a matter of playing sometimes and working out what you want to do and what you want to, just having a play and having an idea of something and getting inspired by other people. So I hope you enjoyed creating with me. Lots of opportunities, as Deb says. Yes, it's definitely opportunities to create when you do something that's not quite what you had planned. So yes, I hope you enjoyed them. I've used basic beige, night of navy, some cherry cobbler cardstock, some heat embossing, which is not something I do a lot of. So I did enjoy doing some heat embossing today. Sorry, it got a bit loud. And yeah, so I hope I've inspired you to get creative. If you would like this card kit, because I can create a card. I'll create card kits for this particular class. If you'd like to get this card kit for free, just place an order of $60 or more at my online store, and just send me an email saying that you watched my video and you wanted the card kit for the Shepherd's Care card kit, and I can send that to you in the mail. But yeah, so it's only up until the 15th of November, so order between now and the 15th of November, and I will send this card kit for free in the mail. No stamps or inks or embossing powders or anything like that, but just the card pieces and everything. So but that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I'm going out to Rouse Hill to watch the I think Santa Claus is coming or something, and so one of my daughters is actually doing in the New South Wales Millennium Marching Band, and they're actually doing a parade tomorrow and doing a bit of a performance tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go out and watch that tomorrow, and my other daughter's doing an AMEB exam in the city, so my husband's taking her, and lots of stuff happening this weekend. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.